What is going on, guys? You might be noticing something different about me. I'll let you guess what it is.
You
get one guess.
haircut.
I mean, I do have a new haircut, but nope. It's these no scopes that I got on that I can hopefully keep.
Where'd you get them from?
I don't know. Probably from no scope. What's up, guys? Dyer here. I got
Racer X here, guys.
Yes.
Having a blast as always.
Yeah, we're about to get these grand finals going on. So we got LoCal sitting nice and cozy in winners versus DA, Deadly Alliance, trying to climb up from the dirty bowels of the underworld that is the losers bracket. So
and they've been killing it, showing their double Grid Ninja strategy right now, and just using Shinji and Jash in tandem to just control one side of the stage with their projectiles. It's getting kind of scary.
I think that's gonna be the schematic they want to run if they want to, at the very least, reset the bracket. I think Ninja Link and Venia, being these two like-minded aggressors, it's gonna play a really strong part in doing that. The characters that, because you look at it this way, Mega Man, right? Now you have 3 characters that are all like knick-knack style. They're all about just throwing stuff around and not really about, being offensive. But I feel like him picking Greninja brings balance. Now we have 2 Greninjas initiating offense and 2 characters just keeping them busy by throwing stuff around. So this is got to be their best team right now.
Now, for those just joining us, this is an S.O.S. Gamers Invitational Charity event, 4v4, with 4 quarters of 5 minutes, timeouts in the middle. Timeouts actually in every quarter.
No, 5-minute intervals, and there's timeouts in between those 5 minutes. So we're going to see those come into effect after these rounds. Right now, we're starting on Pyrosphere. Nice, wide metal platform there.
And if you guys have been watching this tournament, Pyrosphere has been a very big favorite amongst every team so far, specifically for Deadly Alliance.
Yeah, because it's got a lot of room, but it still has some platforms in case you want to restructure and kind of gather yourself.
Yeah. The platform specifically, Shinji and Josh have been using to great effect. They've been just, one goes on one platform, one goes on the other or on the bottom, and they just throw their projectiles and annoy anyone that even thinks they're starting an offensive flow.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Because again, characters like Pac-Man and especially Toon Link, they have the advantage of being able to rain down projectiles at an angle, as opposed to just straight or another direction. They can just hit that deep angle.
Now, the one thing I'm going to put a dent in their plans is now on the blue team, we have Camelange, one of the best lines I've ever played against. Now, his ability to be anywhere, anytime, can disrupt that strategy if he plays the way he's supposed to play. Like, Sonic is usually the disruptor on the team.
Yeah, he just stops a lot of the shenanigans the opposing team is trying to establish. Anything that might take time or careful measures to set up. Sonic's going to be that wrench in the machine that just kind of gets things disrupted. But speaking of that, blue team dropping a stock there with Riz. So far, they're looking pretty even, except blue team has the worst end of the stick when it comes to percentage. And now they are slightly falling behind. Jash hanging in there, throwing a bomb to cover his recovery. Now,
another very important element to the blue team that has been carrying them very well so far is the Monado of Shulk, specifically the shield Monado. He's been able to just tank stocks and have no sacrifice to his damage. And that combined with the fact that, he can change Manaus to any situation, I think he's mostly been utilizing the shield the most.
Yeah, shield has been an ever-present tool this whole entire day. In fact, if you talk to them, they would actually credit a lot of their clutch wins on the fact that he stayed alive so much. So that shield is very dangerous, and it's amazing to see a character that doesn't really get to shine in the current formats actually have a place here, because I feel like Shulk is better in 4-on-4 than he is in even 2-on-2.
Ooh, nice down smash by Venia. Gets rid of Sheik.
Yeah, Venia's been a berserker. I've been watching his style, man. He's like the Camelange of our team, of DA's team. He's all up in there. Whereas to me, regardless of the fact that Ninja Link has the same character, he plays a slightly different style. He plays very in and out. He weaves through the entire set, and he just kind of has an overarching presence where Nope, not Venia. He's all up in there at all times.
He's done it several games already, but there was one game in particular where it seemed even, and then at the 2-minute mark, we're about to get to it right now, he just goes insane, and all of a sudden he's +4, +7. He just goes on his amazing run. It's like one of their better offensive players for this particular setup.
Yeah, I love to see how every style of player has their use, has their position on the team. Like, it doesn't matter what style you are. There's a way for you to make yourself very useful.
Shulk was at 196 when he died. He's really, his survivability is really coming into play. This game is...
Waldo dropping a hard stock there, rather a point. Oh, Riz hanging in there. Oh no, that hydrant.
Sonic's at -3 right now.
That's not good.
Not
Looks like
good.
he's doing too much running and not enough actually surviving.
Not enough Sonic speed.
Oh, wow. 2 for 1. But too bad one of the ones that you got was on your own team. All right, Waldo's swinging that up air. That's a very dangerous move to be in the air if you have high percent. So gotta watch out for that for sure. Vinny just rocking that dash attack over and over, sweeping that floor. Whoa. Waldo's letting that up smash rock. Smart man. Austin rocking the shield art, of course.
Ooh, Sonic Punch.
There you go.
F smash.
There's that kind of power I've been looking from when it comes to Camalange's side. Got to put some points on the board, bro. Oh, that hydrant. That hydrant's like a player 9, you know?
If they can get rid of Toon Link really quickly right now, they could probably even it up really quickly. Oh, and there he goes.
Speaking of which, we only got about 25 seconds left, so
This is looking really even right now.
whatever has to happen, better happen now. Oh, Sinji with the trump, but no, back air doesn't have that kind of power, so it's not that bad.
Sonic going with the up. The spring gets out of safety.
Oh, no. Oh!
Come on, Sonic's DI is...
Riz drops a stock last
Great DI
minute.
by Sonic. Oh, no, but he gets hit.
Oh,
He lands on the platform, does not tech, and gets... Oh!
This is definitely
Takes
not
Jash's
good
up air
for-
the last second.
I was easily red smash. If you just looked at the -3 and -4 on blue team, you were like, yeah, wrap that up.
That was close. Some last second clutch kills.
Wow.
Push the advantage.
Waldo at 5. Riz didn't do anything. No kills, 4 falls.
It's interesting. If Sheik's lack of a strong kill option may be a big part of that.
Well, I definitely agree, but I will retort by saying
Please retort.
you got to go into that knowing what your role is, despite the fact that you have no really stock closing ability. What that means is you have to stay alive.
What's the score again? 6.
All right, DA going strong there. But yeah, as I was saying before about Sheik, you should know that you don't really have that kind of stock closing power. So what should you do? Not get hit. You're a ninja. Gotta play to that.
Yeah, he's got to play. He's got to play very
strength.
conservatively. Use bouncing fish when he sees an opportunity. If he wants to close the stock, just pester with needles, just like Sinji and Jash are doing with their projectiles.
You got a high, fast jump. Sheik should be hanging around the platforms personally, because you have that high jump, you can get to the top one instantly. Where some other characters might have to take a bit more time to get there with like worse jumps. So if you have that kind of vertical speed, that helps you survive. If you're staying in the middle, you're in literally the thick of the jungle, so you're susceptible to dying.
And now we're heading to the second quarter. LoCal versus Day Alliance. Let's rock.
Here we go.
Battlefield.
Nice big stage there. Lots of platforms to play on. It's like a playground in recess. Just so many different tiers of platforms for you to like run off and swing off.
I was making a joke earlier. I was like, who's got top, who's got mid?
Yeah, you got assign like it's like bunk platforms.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'll handle the top area. All right, Ninja Link being leveled right now. He's the only one at 100% right now.
Oh, immediately. Great stock for the blue team.
I think that should be a very, very big wake-up call for him to hang back and be a bit less, chaotic in his gameplay. Because that's dropping a stock this early is not a good look at all. But I do like how he's utilizing the fact that Venia is too. The fact that Austin has the shield, making him like heavier and lower to the ground, so they're utilizing the combos on him, the up throw into up air, making it work a lot better. Oh, Venia picking up a point there. Riz again getting you know, putting himself up as one of the earlier deaths here. Pac-Man.
And Shulk gets a kill.
Yeah. I mean, when you got a sword that big, you better kill with it, man. Otherwise, you're just wasting time.
Did Shulk immediately come out with the shield Monado? Like as soon as he reappeared? That's great.
An instant switch. Gotta waste no time, switch it.
Disadvantage is his movement is not as great, but he's trying to tank mad hard right now.
He's got a
barely survives.
There we go. Ninjaling carrying Waldo away with that shuriken. Look at that. Ninjaling and Venia being these two dynamic frogs, just staying near each other. There's just this like deadly two-man cell right now, and they're just cleaning out stocks and helping each other.
There we go. Ike tried to come back, got accidentally pushed back by Riz, but he's still able to make it back safely. Watch out for that apple, guys.
Oh no, that was a bad punish from Sinji there. Waldo at 167. You don't have any walls to tech off of, man, so you better.
He's spamming counter. He's trying to make sure no one kills him, but the side B, he does not make it.
I thought Sinji was going to cross past and save him, but no, it didn't time up that way.
Very smart by Sinji not attacking when he didn't need to.
All right, so far.
Now Camland is trying to go after Sinji.
So far, blue team is up.
And we are approaching the 2-minute warning.
Yes, right now, a couple of seconds away from that. Oh, Riz trying to get that up smash sweet spot, but it ain't sweet enough. Oh, that hydrant is just, look at that.
That heart is just pulling through everybody. Like
we really just saw
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Or like I don't understand.
Just that big boulder just knocking everybody down. Yeah, that's just a huge chaos factor in this match. That hydrant dealing damage to everybody. It's just a careless obstruction. It doesn't care where you are or what team you're on. If you're in its way, it's gonna hurt you.
Nice bear by Ike. Finish off a stock.
Venia there, dropping a point. Waldo following up his brother and Hosti. Wow, blue team.
Accident.
Just in succession, dropping points there. All right, Waldo trying to stay near the middle. Cleaving both Jash and the Hydra away.
He gets hit by the apples. Camelot just trying to survive. Nice dare. Woo.
Making some plays, running around the stage, providing support. Very nice.
He could be anywhere he wants to at any time. It's very difficult to pinpoint where Sonic is at any point in time, especially when he's... And I just realized he's on the blue team as well, so they probably had no choice but to do that.
Yeah. Just makes things a little bit more streamlined.
Asti and Camelot is trying to team up with a combo. It didn't work out too well, but they're still hanging in there.
Waldo and Riz got Sinji pinned, but here comes Jash to the rescue, kind of taking a bit of attention off of Sinji. Very nice stuff. Turned into a slight 2-on-2 moment there. All right.
Nice back throw attempt. Oh no, the side B from Ike accidentally hits Cam.
Kept them pinned down for that kind of like pseudo self-destruct.
That's no good.
That is not good at all.
That's my Sonic impression is for you, bro. Don't say anything.
I'm rolling with the punches, man. Ooh, Sinji needs to hang out because he's at 130, and just as I say that, he dies. And wow, no! Ninjaling tried to combo Asti off of that knockback that might have killed him, but the little pitter-patter nature of the hits actually slowed down his knockback and saved him. That sucks. Watch out for that hydrant. Bouncing to and fro.
Shield Shulk trying to survive at 114. Got 8 seconds left, though. We need to get some final kills. Maybe they should go after Asti and see if they can finish him off real quick before the game is over.
Oh, no. Riz is the one to drop another point at -3. LoCal takes that.
Very nice.
Asti, 5 KOs, 2 falls. That ratio is amazing. He has the best ratio out of all of them.
Yeah,
that counter is just so lethal.
Definitely for this particular team, they are very Shulk-centric. The way they're playing, they're centering around Asti's ability to tank stocks and not get killed. And, you know, with Monado being able to fit any situation he needs to, it's a very deadly combination.
They got to figure out a way to deal with the Shulk, because right now the Shulk is both literally and figuratively kind of like the anchor of the team, because when he's got that shield now, he's as heavy as an anchor.
He's a level 3 X Factor Shulk.
Yeah,
it's the anchor.
It's literally what it is. He is the anchor character. He just hangs in there, absorbs all the damage. A lot of density in that character with that yellow glow on. All right, we're going back to Pyrosphere. Is
Well,
that
right
what's
now it's halftime, so they're going right into it. Okay. Usually, you would, this is your opportunity to take a break and, really discuss what you want to do for the next half. But they didn't.
They got the game plan locked down, I guess, right?
It's like, we got this.
At least they better hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short grand finals.
Ooh. Sinji and Jash just putting the work on Sonic.
Yeah. Karen was just catching some hits there. Very unnecessary, but he didn't accrue too much percent. Red team still actually has the majority of the accumulated percent.
But
so,
Sonic's ability just to get the hell out of any situation.
Absolutely. It's just when you use that speed, either to initiate offense or just to get out of the kitchen when it's too hot.
One thing he does need to do, he needs to clean up. He needs to be a little less chaotic. He's running into
attacks, yeah.
little brawls, and it's costing him some damage there.
Look at that! Look,
and look at oh my
he's
goodness.
Getting ping pong back and forth, and he's the first to drop a stock for a character that's supposed to be the fastest. You would think you could run out of that kind of scenario.
He needs to be a little bit more conservative to spin dash, because when you do that, you're committing to something that gives you, when you're flying in a situation like that in spin dash, you don't have as many options to defend yourself. So
be very careful, because you're in charge of a very fast but kind of frail vessel. So, oh wow, he's really trying to charge that punch.
That was unnecessary. He might need to calm down a little bit.
I don't know what target he thought he had in his sights, but there was nobody in the way. Venia just throwing limbs out. Venia he's just like a raging bull, man. It's just, if you're in his way, you're catching the horns. Bouncing off of Camelanche there. Let's see who's in good standing here. Everyone's kind of at a 1 range, either +1 or -1 or 0.
Ninja Link survives. No, Ninja Link dies. Jash barely survives.
Jash.
And that fire hydrant just does not care about your feelings.
Oh man, that thing is just it's like a fire and forget. Just, I'm sorry if it hits my teammates, but it's a tool that I need to use. It's the way Sinji uses it. Oh, almost getting that kill, Sinji. It's just so hard to kill Austin.
Nice. No, Sinji threw a key and he accidentally kills Jash with it. Very unfortunate.
Snipes his teammate, and now he pays with his own point.
Pay the price.
This is not looking like Red Team's game at all.
Very much so. Like, the ability of this team to tank stocks is really showing right now.
Look at this guy letting the counter fly. He does not have a care in the world. This guy is Honey Badger Austin.
Yeah, he sees the future right now. Oh, nice bair. No, he does hit Cam along with it. This, his use of counter, Austin, makes me fear Witch Time even more in this format. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you just don't know what kind of other nasty surprises counters in general will have in this mode. So
you can literally just jump into the fray, activate Witch Time while dodging
attacks. Something's going to hit her. Yeah, something's going to hit her. But if you Witch Time your partner or one of your teammates, that's bad.
That is really bad.
Because there's not much you can do to save him. You're not going to attack your teammate that's slowed down.
No,
it's not going to help. Yeah, so it's actually really bad.
Sonic Punch doesn't kill, but gets him away from him.
All right, Camelanche is just barging right in there. He does not care that Venia.
Nice bair, but he gets up aired by Jash for his trouble.
But see, that's what happens when you try to fight 2 people at once. You get mashed up. You get crossed. That counter almost taking Ninja Link's life, but Ninja Link hanging in there by a thread. With just under 2 minutes left here. Pyrosphere. Everybody just zooming back onto the stage. It's looking like a Royal Rumble. Yeah, everyone just running over the top rope, getting in the match. That key
nice.
Coming in.
That was not his team.
That was not nice. It's the second time you got caught.
Yo, there's so much going on right now. I keep on thinking he's doing it on purpose.
Oh, man. It's just, oh, my God. But see, that counter was on purpose. That counter just obliterated Venia. Oh, Ninja Link.
Oh, nice up smash.
Providing invaluable support to his team. Waldo with blocking that up
dashed.
Wiped out by that up tilt. Waldo playing no games here.
And now Shield Monado has been activated. It's time to tank.
Oh, Sinji with a bad punish on Ike there. Oh, that water might interrupt him.
Oh, he got around safely thanks to Waldo's Ike.
Ooh, coverage is real right now. Everybody, Red Team is pretty much centered around the right side. Ninja Link's kind of left alone on the left side. Now everything's spreading about pretty evenly. We've got just under, or just at 30 seconds left. So
Show hanging around at 123%. He survives the up smash.
no.
Shield Monado is doing major work right now, and he's just countering,
But let's
like
look
daring
at-
you to attack.
Let's look at Riz and Cam. -4, -2. I don't see those big negatives that really much on the red team.
You're absolutely right.
This actually could be. Oh no! Now we have -3 and -2 on red team. So, oh man, this is really, really tense. Can we get a last-minute pickup?
Maybe Toon Link or Monado boy. Nope, he's just holding the shield. He's like, screw that.
The last-minute shield break on the choke there.
Blue team once again wins this quarter. This is the third quarter, actually. Yeah.
Wow. So this is the absolute last leg that red team can stand on. Deadly Alliance needs, honestly, they should probably take a timeout here and reassess.
The score is 4-6. This is amazing.
This
And
is
most of the
neck and neck.
most of the night's been blowout city, and this is very good. Now on blue team side, I actually think maybe Riz. I don't think the Sheik is really working that well right now.
To me, it doesn't seem that it is. But just try to. I gotta dig into my player knowledge a bit. From what I know, Riz doesn't really have any solid, reliable secondary. So he's
So that's
kind
his
of.
main. Okay,
Yeah, he's kind of one of those like Sheik is just who I play type of people.
got you.
So I mean, I'm sure people that hang around him or might be able to correct me, but I'm speaking from my stance. I barely get to see him. But from what I know, he's solo Sheik. I mean, the proof has been in the pudding. We haven't really seen him use anybody other than Sheik anyway today, so it seems like the evidence is pretty sturdy for that case. Oh.
All right, so we got a timeout. So 2-minute timeout. That's pretty awesome. People are using that.
Yeah, I like to see that. I like to see that. 'Cause
Gatorade break. Vitamin water.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it out there because I'm not getting sponsored. I'm not gonna give you guys.
Not with
free
that
advertising. You know what? You're right.
they're good. I think they're about ready to start it up.
That was the quickest 2 minutes.
Except Cameron just checking his Tinder matches, but putting that phone down.
Wow.
Worry about that later, Cam. Playboy Sonic over here. Worry about the set. You don't want to catch that reset.
No, he's just double checking that Hatsune Miku concert coming out.
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah. Big weeb, that guy. You can either love him for that or hate him for that.
Hey, he's awesome.
All right, here we go. Big beefy right here, a.k.a. actually.
Ooh, immediate counter. I see it.
Why not start off by seeing the feature? That's the best way to go about it.
That's so show.
Honestly, I want to give Austin MVP of the day, period.
Honestly,
'Cause
you're
not
absolutely right.
Not only it's one thing for him to survive, but like he could survive without putting points on the board. But he's also putting points on the board. Think about that. He's surviving and killing.
And when the clock wanes past the 2-minute warning, like they're just not able to mount a comeback. Venia usually in all the matches I've seen so far, there's a certain point where he just goes on this crazy run where he's able to just rack up a lot of points. And Shield Monado negates some of that offensive flow. So you're absolutely right. If I had an award for MVP right now, it would probably be Austin right now.
Oh,
if they win, of course.
And concerning your comment about Venia, at some point you do have to acknowledge the fact that they're fighting higher tier players. So it's going to be harder for Venia to look like an all-star, All right, Jass's boomerang just kind of causing all sorts of havoc there, bouncing around.
No one on red team has lost a stock
Yeah,
yet.
clean 0. So right now they're looking pretty poised. But again, there's still 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Anything can happen in that time frame.
All right, Pac-Man did just lose a stock.
Oh, Josh trying to keep out Waldo, but Waldo's not that easy to keep out. Oh, he tried to clash swords, Nelson.
Up B is very difficult for if you're Ike. You're trying to get against Ike, trying to get his recovery with his up B. It's very difficult.
Well, I was going to draw the correlation that Toonling got that little boy sword. Well, Ike got the man sword, so he tried to stick that butter knife in the mix. You got to come with something bigger than that. Maybe Cloud can force smash him out of that, but nope. Not Toonling, and the key. Not going to take a stock. Riz hanging in there. Riz doing a little bit better from the previous sets. Oh, no, he's going to get... Oh.
Asti activates Shield Monado once again and goes for counters.
Oh, man. Venia at 167.
Oh, no.
It's rare to see characters live this long in a stage without any places to tech off of.
And look, he's at +3. He's putting in work early.
Yeah. Right now he's living true to his style, which is just, initiating this blitzkrieg style offense, just keeping everybody off their feet.
Oh, I see it.
That hurts big time. Yeah, Jash saw that for sure. He felt that too. All right, Jash pairing up with Sinji. Cam just does not care. He's going to barge right in and handle both of them. He's going to catch some damage for his trouble. Yep, he's catching some hits right now. All right, and he backs off. He was like, yeah, maybe this was a big mistake. I'm going to go with my team.
The ability of Sonic to just go in and out of conflicts and just disrupt whatever he wants to. He might take a little bit of damage, but the advantage is that, you know, he's able to be there whenever anyone needs him to follow up on any positive situation.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Sinji saving his partner from that Sonic down throw. I don't know what kind of setup could occur.
However, Shulk just did lose his stock just now. Yeah. It looks like he, which Monado is that? The red one. That's the Smash one, right?
That Smash. Yeah, that's you knock away people really, really hard. He's trying to put it to use right now.
Yeah, he might have to. 1 minute and 33 seconds left in the game.
Now, again, when you activate that Smash, you got to isolate those high percentage targets. They want to put it to waste, hitting people who won't die from that.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. We're about to close in real soon on a minute left.
Nice bear by Austin getting rid of Venia.
Right now, it's kind of hard to tell. We've got a lot of pluses and minuses spread across the board. But I think red team is looking pretty good. They got a 1+2, 1+1. Blue team only has 1+1. So, yeah, this is not looking good for LoCal.
Mike needs to tank as much as he humanly can.
Oh, barely making it back, Jash. Oh, and he gets back and immediately puts a point on the board. Cam just rolling away from Jash.
Spin dash.
Does not want any part of that.
We're down to 40 seconds.
Sinji setting up shop there.
We have 3 members of the red team on high percent.
I think they're all on notice.
Yeah, they got to keep the stock as much as they can.
Oh, man, it's crazy. The guy with the least amount of stock on red team dropped the stock first. Because Ninja Link had like 90 as opposed to all the 130 and 110.
They got to get rid of Sinji right now. 139. He needs to die.
And
there you go. Very good. 16 seconds left. This is too close.
Red team needs to isolate and eliminate right now.
Right, Venia needs to save his stock. So does Jash. It's very close.
Oh, 5 seconds left. We're going to need some kind of
All right, Venia escapes.
Nothing's going to happen here. Venia just kind of shooting it up all on the left.
And red team wins the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Let's see how these points calculate. 2 points. Okay, we got the bracket reset going on. Wow, so these guys